What's going on, everybody? James Martin, Terribly Tough. Don't forget to like and subscribe in the bottom below for more future videos on more fitness and health advice. Now, big question that I get all of the time is, James, how the hell do I do this whole thing when it comes to protein? When is the best times and what type of protein should I have? There is no perfect protein, especially no best protein when it comes to protein powder, even though this is the best protein powder in the world. If you go to bodybuilding.com for the past 10 years, all around best protein, but that's besides the point. Now, when is the best time to have protein? Best times to have protein is throughout the day. For every single meal, you should have some type of protein. Whether it's a protein shake, whether it's chicken, whether it's fish, you should always have some type of protein intake when you're having a meal. Not a lot, but you need a certain amount. Basically a palmful or a little more bigger than your palm. People get the misconception when I say meals that you have to have big plates full of meals. Plates, people have the misconception that you need plates full of food. Anything is considered a meal. Whether you have a banana, whether you have an apple, you can even have a cup of yogurt. It doesn't have to be rice, chicken, beans, pasta, potato, everything like that. Put something into your body has to digest it, so that's considered a meal. 6 times a day. 6 times. When is the most important times to have protein? In the morning, because your body has been fasting all night long and not having anything inside its body. So the best thing to have is protein. Second best time, most pivotal, most important, paramount time to have protein during the day is post-workout. Why? Because throughout your workout, what you're doing is you're breaking up the body's muscle tissues. You're basically tearing up muscle fibers in your muscle, and they need to repair themselves. The only way to repair themselves is through the protein intake, where it's going to repair the torn muscle fibers that you worked out throughout the workout. The third best time to have protein throughout the day, even though you're supposed to have it on every meal, is right before you go to sleep. Why? Throughout the night, that is the best time to have protein right before you go to bed, because your body is repairing itself, repairing the muscle fibers that you worked out and you stretched out throughout the workouts. Are protein shakes better than real meals? No. People have protein shakes is because it's a supplement. That's why they call it supplement, because it's supplemental towards the food that you should have been eating instead of the shake. So what is the benefits of a protein shake if it's not as good as the regular meal and the steak and chicken? The best thing, the positive, the pros about having a protein shake is that it's convenient. You don't have to heat it up. You don't have to freeze it overnight. You just add water to it, you mix it up, and now you got yourself a meal. It's a replacement. It's a supplement towards the food that you should be eating instead of drinking the protein shake. So when do you have this? Throughout the day. You change it up, because sometimes you get tired of eating eggs. Sometimes you get tired of eating the steak. So this is the opportunity where this could be a meal out of the 6 meals that you have throughout the day. Now, when it comes to counting calories, forget it. It's impossible. It's hard. Unless you're basically competing in a bodybuilding competition, I suggest that you don't do it, because you're going to get confused, you're going to be overwhelmed and stressed, and you're going to end up quitting from what your goal is. This is just some of the rules when it comes to building muscle. The issue is that we're not consistent enough. Even myself, everybody in general, they're not consistent because life goes on. People have things going on in their life, and it's hard to stick to the plan. So this is basically the outline, the blueprint on what you got to do consistently for several months, several years in order to build the physique. You're not going to build it through just working out. They say 80%, 90% is diet is true, because your body is not going to grow if it doesn't have any type of food building the muscle, helping you to grow. That's why protein is so important. That's why you should have protein 6 times a day or 5 times a day. If money's an issue, then you know what? Get any type of protein you can, because the goal is to have consistent amount of protein going into your system daily, hourly. Most important times to have protein: in the morning when you wake up, right after the workout, because your body is tired, all the muscle fibers are worn out, stretched out, and it needs to repair itself, so it needs protein. And also right before you go to bed, because throughout the night your body is fasting. It doesn't have anything repairing itself, so you need that slow digesting protein. Whether it's casein, whether it's chicken, just make sure you have some type of protein intake right before you go to sleep. So as you're sleeping, your body is still repairing itself, so that the next day you feel more fresh and the muscle is rebuilding itself. Keep working out, stay consistent. Any questions, comment below. See you guys.